It's at this point I realized both of us are not holding back. This is a fight. One of us is getting knocked out, and I'm not gonna be that guy. That's the realization we had. And all the girls are watching. Most beautiful girls of the school are watching. They're on the beds next to us, and we're fighting. So today we're going to talk about the day that I created Fight Club in real life and fought probably, if I remember correctly, more than 5 people. This was in 11th grade, right? So 2 years back, and I was probably like 15 then. And there was this vacation plan that the school was going to go. Me and my friends, we decided to join. The best people from the school are going, the most fun people from the school are going, and along with 11th grade students, 10th and 9th grade students were going as well. So that should be for those of you in USA that those are freshmen, juniors, and seniors. Sorry, not seniors. Freshmen, juniors, and sophomores. Make sure to like, subscribe, whatever. And at the end of this video, there's a video of me from that fight night, all bloody. Make sure to stick till the end. And before we go, I decided I'm going to bring 2 boxing gloves with me. I tell my friend group that, and they're like, okay, yeah, bring it. And we arrive at a hotel, and at the end of the first day, we basically realized that the main fun, the main joy of this vacation is going to be the hotel part, because all the girls are there, all the boys are there, all the fun is there, and basically we decide we are going to be staying in the hotel. And also the school decides for that too. So as the night approaches, me and my friends, we are in this room, and of course everybody is going to drink, right? Especially in events like this, everybody drinks. So, alright, they bring drinks in, and I'm not really experienced with that stuff. I'm not really experienced with alcohol back then. I have some too, along with my friends, along with the entirety of the hotel, of course. After the liquid carriage arrives, I text one of my girlfriends, and I bring like 6 to 7 girls to the room. Imagine my charisma amongst my friends. And 6 to 7 girls arrive in the room. We're having fun, whatever, that's another story. And then we decide, the girls leave, and we decide, okay, it's time to bring out the fucking boxing gloves. So we go out of the room with boxing gloves on us, and we knock every single door there is. We knock them, somebody opens, and it's one of the younger guys, right? So we open the door, there are like 4 people. We bring them with us. We open the door, there are like 4 people, 4 young guys younger than us, and they're from our school, and we bring them with us. And then another room, and then we enter a room. We're like probably 10 to 15 people at this point, with my friends and these younger people from our school, and we bring out the boxing gloves. We tell them, you guys are going to fight. There is no other option. You cannot just not fight. You guys are going to fight. And the guy, amongst the 9th graders, the guy who wins is going to fight with the guy who wins amongst the 10th graders. And the champion of that match is going to fight with the winner of the 11th graders, which is us. And it's a full-on tournament style fight. And we're doing this shit in like a 2D space, because we're doing this between the bed and the TV, and it's so cramped that you can only move front and backwards, not really side to side movements, right? So it's like a 2D fight. And if you fall, you can knock over the TV. If you fall, you can fall on the people. Like 10 matches happen amongst the younger guys. And some matches happen amongst us. 11th graders, we are all friends, but in a competitive environment, you know how heated things get. So me and my friend, we get into it. He has the boxing gloves, I had the boxing gloves. We throwing shots, right? And if I remember correctly, which is hard to remember, guys, believe me, because there was alcohol, there was getting hit in the head, so it's hard to remember stuff. I believe first 2 matches amongst the 11th graders I won, right? And now we're doing the finale of the 11th graders. Me and this bodybuilding friend of mine who also boxes. So it's scary, right? He throws punches, I throw punches, and he catches me with the biggest overhand right. Biggest overhand right. And bruh, the moment that hit me, I teleported to the back of the room. Genuinely. It was like that. Like my eyes closed and I'm in the back of the room, still standing, but I realized I had been wobbling back to the room, but I just teleported there, right? And that's the experience of getting chipped, getting hit hard. I was in the back of the room and after a few punches later, we just called it. We just finished the fight. But at the end of the fight, I was declared the winner of the fight and the winner of the 11th graders, the champion. And so that happened. We now know the winner of the lower. We now know the winner of the lower grades, which are 9th and 10th. We have a winner of that who is supported by all the young guys there. We have me, the winner of the upper tier guys, 11th graders. And then we are about to do the match. And then boom, a guy comes in, music blasting on a speaker. He's one of the 11th graders and he's a tough kid, right? You can tell he's not rich, he is tough. And when the moment he sees the boxing gloves, he's like, okay, let me fight. I'm like, fuck, I still have the boxing gloves on. And I was just chipped the last match. And so this kid comes in and I'm like, fuck. We have to fight, okay, whatever. And I just start, we start fighting. And my hands are up, of course. But then this kid has no regard for his safety. No guard, no anything. He just blows these haymakers, right? And at that point, I was just tired. And he just does this one time. And I'm like, in the head. Another one, boom, hit in the head. Whatever you black, it doesn't matter. You just get hit with your gloves even. And then boom, I get hit in the head, hit in the face, and my nose is fucking bleeding. Hard as fuck. I'm looking at it. Holy shit. Okay, we call it. That guy won. I'm not even gonna cap to. Okay, we call it. My nose is bleeding. We go back to my room. The championship match hasn't happened and we're bummed about it, right? People have some more alcohol, not me. And I just clean myself, whatever. And then we say, okay, we're going to do the championship match. The winner of the lower grades versus the winner, which is me, of the higher grades. And then, I don't know how that happened, by the way. I cannot complete the math. I'm not understanding the math of it, but the school's hottest 4 girls arrive in the room. And I'm not even joking. Like, this is not an exaggeration. The top 4 from the school that you would think of arrives in the room. I will not remember how that happened, but it happened. Top 4 most beautiful girls from the school arrive in the room to watch the match. Imagine the pressure. Imagine the pressure. The 4 most beautiful girls from the school, 4 most popular girls from the school arrive. And I'm about to fight. Imagine the adrenaline. And I just, before this, for a few fights ago, I got chipped, I got knocked out probably. I got, my nose is bleeding, whatever. And I'm here to fight because girls are there, right? And the kid comes in. Kid is going to fight me. He's scrawny, he's skinny, and I'm confident in myself, right? And the fight starts. We're fighting, and supposedly we're supposed to not hit fast, right? Not hit hard. But the kid starts hitting me hard. Kid starts hitting me hard, and I'm pissed by this point. So I decide I'm going to hit as hard as this kid. and I start hitting hard. And it's at this point I realize both of us are not holding back. This is a fight. One of us is getting knocked out, and I'm not gonna be that guy. That's the realization we had. And all the girls are watching. Most beautiful girls of the school are watching. They're on the beds next to us, and we're fighting. And after I get hit with a couple of shots, I realize I'm bleeding again. I turn to my back, ask one of those girls, am I bleeding? I do this. And she's like, no. And I know that I'm bleeding, but whatever, alright? Because I want to call it if it's bad, you know? Whatever. We start, bro. I'm hitting hard as fuck, and I'm only doing one combination, right? Because, you know, in fights, you just return back to your primal state. You return back to your instincts. And I'm just doing this combo. 1, 2, 1, right, uppercut. 1, 2, 1, 2. Sorry. 1, 2, 1, right, uppercut. 1, 2, 1, right, uppercut. This. I'm just spamming this. Imagine Mortal Kombat, I'm spamming that move. And then doing that, I hit the kid with the right, and then it falls to the bed next to the girls. Knocked out, flat. And he tries to get up, okay, he gets up. I do the same shit, I hit him with another jab probably, and then he falls into the wall, and it's over at that point. I won, I'm happy. You know, all the girls are celebrating me, whatever. I go to the toilet, my shit is bloody as fuck. My lip was cut as well. I go to the toilet, blood spilling all over the sink, all over the toilet. And it's our room, right? And the girl comes in. And this girl is from my class, by the way. She starts talking argumentatively. She tells me, you only do this for show. You only do this to get your nose bloody so you can boast about it. And I start getting pissed. This girl tells me, you only do it for show, you only do it for, you only do it to show people, you only do it to this, that. She's getting on my nerves hard as fuck, and I'm like, shut the fuck up, what would you know about it? And we argue a lot in that bathroom. Then we come out of the bathroom. The kid is gone. Girls want to bring me to another activity, which I say no to, because I'm just tired at that point. And then the fight night was over. So what this event taught me, what I learned from this, creating Fight Club in real life. What I learned from creating Fight Club in real life. Let's talk about it. We men have innate aggressiveness in us. We want to fight, we want to compete. We have this innate aggression that we need to take out, and we have this innate desire to compete. We have this innate desire to be the best. And that was on full display, especially along with girls, because it's self-explanatory. What we do it for girls. When she said, of course she was exaggerating it, she said, you only do it for the show, whatever. If nobody was watching, I don't think I would be fighting. So, of course, yes, there is a showmanship, there is a, boasting part about it, but that's probably with anything in life. Anything in life, a man probably does it for either woman or impressing other people. And of course, we do shit for ourselves. What we mean when we say we are doing it for ourselves is, we're doing it for ourselves as betterment, which will result in respect from other men and love from other women. That's what we mean. So there is that. Second part is, you do not judge a book by its cover. And people who look tough are rarely tough. The biggest guy from those lower classes did not even dare to fight. We asked him to, but he just didn't. And the smallest looking kid from those lower classes made it to the finale. He was like 65, 70 kg looking kid. Scrawny, skinny, but he had heart. And from that day forward in the school, whenever I saw him, I always gave respect to him because he made it to the finale. None of his friends could. And it was awesome to see. It was encouraging to see. So those are the two lessons I learned. I realize now that the main value this video brings is not those lessons, but the memory that I talked about. I believe if you're watching this video, here's the actionable step for you. You should organize something like this. You should organize a tournament or something in which you and your friends are going to compete and going to try to beat each other or beat other people that are your equivalent. It doesn't have to be boxing, but you should genuinely, probably regularly, be organizing and be attending stuff like this along with your friends and competing, because it is the most innate manly desire that you should possess, and it is the most manly capability that you should possess. And that's about it. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, because I need it. And see you. As a man, I don't want to die without pain and without bruises and scars. This shit is so fucking cool. It shows that you work. It shows that I can fucking speak.